How's it going, Communication Media 10 students? Thank you to those that decided to stay. Hopefully you're staying safe, staying at home. I apologize for trying to look cool and make a fancy video. I am trying to become YouTube famous, but I'm realistic, I'm probably not. My daughter got very upset at and said, why do all the teachers think they're going to become superstar YouTubers? Because we're idealistic, I guess. I don't think most teachers are trying to do that, but I actually am trying to do that. So I put a lot of work into my fancy video. So having said that, I'm going to give you a quick update on where you should be working. So the good thing for us is the course is already online. So I'm going to switch over to show you what the course will look like. This should look familiar. Same thing we've already done multiple times. And the first thing I want to point out is there are several of you that still have not filled out these questions. Please, 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 if you haven't gone in and made a choice to all those, go ahead and do that before you do anything else. Okay? From there, I think all of us were done module 1 with the 4 intro questions. If you're not, you can still go in and do all of those. This is the issue that we're going to have here, in the fact that I highly doubt all of you have access to Photoshop. So feel free to, if you already have Photoshop and you want to keep working, go ahead and keep working. For those of you that don't have Photoshop, there is a website, there's a piece of software called GIMP. It's free, you can download it online, and you can work through these using GIMP. So everything where it says, anything that says Photoshop, you'd have to use GIMP instead. I'm going to link some tutorials on how to use GIMP, and if you're really, really struggling, I can video conference with you individually and show you how to use the GIMP program. It's not Photoshop. It's Photoshop-like, but it is definitely not as good as Photoshop. But beggars can't be choosers in a global pandemic. So you can use GIMP if you would like to. As usual, I think with all of your classes, you don't have to get hung up on these. Do your best, submit something, and move on from assignment to assignment. Okay, I think for the most part, we were ready to start working on the video unit anyway. So I think for the most part, people are done this one. It's just if you're still stuck and haven't finished these, go ahead and download GIMP and use that to finish. Okay, and if you're absolutely confused and stuck, just message me and I can connect with you one-on-one and help you get through that. Here is where we're going to move on to for the next couple of weeks. I don't think I got to go through these lessons. The lessons are all available for you to go through on your own at your own time. I am going to pick a couple lessons a day and I'm going to live stream them. And once I'm ready to start doing that, I'll share my live stream with everybody and I'll live stream it through YouTube. I will record my live stream and then I'll post it in the lesson so that you'll be able to follow through the screenshots of each lesson that are available, the text that's in the lesson, and then you'll also be able to watch the video of me going through it myself. So I'll do that through all of them. Most of these assignments in here are relatively self-explanatory. You can go into them and just read through the instructions. And as usual, if you get an instruction that's confusing, email me, message me through Moodle, and I can walk you through it one-on-one. Okay, so all of these assignments here they're relatively short. The what if assignment is just a forum post. The film pile up is just taking 2 movies and jamming them together to make a new movie. And everything else is it's relatively fast for you to get through. Lesson 10 and assignment number 18 are going to be tough because they're kind of based on the XLR cameras that we're not using anymore. So don't worry about that. If you get something that's saying, have you checked your camera and are you able to do this? Obviously, you're just going to skip that because you don't have that camera. I'm assuming for the most part, everybody's going to be using their cell phones. So the answer to all the questions in assignment 18, the camera, are yes, I know how to use my camera. I know how to keep it from breaking. That one's easy. Assignment number 19 is where I'm going to have all of you spend the majority of your time for the next 2 weeks. Normally I give about 4 days for you to do this, but considering that you're doing it on a phone and you're going to have to be creative with how you do that, how you get through these shots, I'm going to give you 2 weeks to do this. So this is something that I think you should probably have done, at the end of the week after the break. So if we look at our calendar here, the break starts on Friday the 10th. So you're not expected to do any work this week. So I'm guessing you should be finished assignment number 19 on the 24th. And assignment number 19 is just taking, I think there's 13 different types of camera shots you have to get. Just do your best to get them with your cell phone, okay? Or whatever camera. If you only have a web camera, experiment, practice, try to get it through. Your mark can't go down, right? So there's nothing you need to worry about in terms of your mark going down. Just go through and get what you can get done, finished. If you get to a specific shot that's impossible, message me and let me know, and then I can go through it. And once again, I'm going to start going through these lessons individually, and as I finish the video for them, I'll put them into the lesson themselves, but there's nothing stopping any of you from moving forward. Please, please, please ask questions when you're stuck. That's what I'm here for. I'm available, guaranteed throughout the day at any point, 8:30 to 3:30. And after that, there's a chance to still get me as well. So that's where I'm thinking you should be, spending most of your time. Assignment number 19, camera composition. Once you're finished the camera composition assignment, you'll see this written in the assignment. You're not actually submitting all of those videos to me. You're just going to save them and keep them for later use. But you're going to send me a message saying, yeah, I've finished all the shots. Okay, and I'm guessing that should take you some time to get through that done, but I've more than doubled the amount of time I typically give to it just to make sure everybody can get through it. Okay, so hit me if you have questions, let me know, and I'm glad you're here, and I hope you enjoy your time. See you later.